More good news from the Federal Trade Commission because due to the FTC's actions, they're about to send out $72 million in refunds to gamers. All right, people who play the video games, people who spent money on said video games, specifically on playing Fortnite, which is, of course, created by developer Epic Games. So this is the largest ever refund in gaming history, in a gaming case. So how did Epic Games take so much money from its players? Well, according to the FTC, Fortnite's counterintuitive, inconsistent, and confusing button configuration led players of all ages to incur unwanted charges based on the press of a single button. For example, players could be charged while attempting to wake the game from sleep mode while the game was in a loading screen, or by pressing an adjacent button while attempting simply to preview an item. So the payments are part of a broader $520 million settlement between Epic Games and the FTC from 2022. That money breaks down in two separate buckets. Epic Games had to pay out $245 million in refunds. And that's what the $72 million in refunds comes from, that was announced today as part of this, refund to players who were screwed over. And then Epic Games also had to pay a fine of $275 million for violating the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. There was evidence indicating that they were knowingly doing so and continue doing so. The FTC alleged that Epic was aware that many children were playing Fortnite and collected personal data from children without first obtaining parents' verifiable consent. The company also required parents who requested that their children's personal information be deleted to jump through unreasonable hoops and sometimes failed to honor such requests. And so this is really great news. It really shows you what good leadership in a government agency leads to. Furthermore, Fortnite automatically enabled text and voice chat for all players, regardless of their age, which understandably is a huge problem. The FTC alleges that young children were bullied and harassed as a result. As early as 2017, Epic employees urged the company to change the default settings to require users to opt in for voice chat, citing concern about the impact on children in particular. Despite this and reports that children had been harassed, including sexually, while playing the game, the company resisted turning off the default settings. And so luckily, the FTC pursued Epic Games for these issues and they won. And as a result, they're going to get some money into the pockets of these people who had been playing Fortnite. By the way, the FTC estimates that the average payment is around $114. And so to learn more about how you can collect your money if you were victimized by this, just go to ftc.gov/Fortnite, ftc.gov/Fortnite. John, thoughts?
Yeah, look, it's a company in a game that's been tied up in a lot of different lawsuits, and I personally think some of the other stuff other than the overcharging is like theoretically more pervasive and potentially a bigger issue. I can conceive of how that accidental charging might have happened. I don't think anything like that has ever happened to me in the game, but the fact that 72 million of something that seems super rare, it's also a reminder of how the massive amount of money that they've made on the game overall. And especially if it's happening to a kid or something, there's a lot of issues with microtransactions in games. I think there should be a lot more government oversight of that. But this is, as you said, a reminder that you do have to have watchdogs at the very least.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. We also love it if you hit the join button below, because that makes you a member, and members allow us to be independent, honest. We can be as progressive as we want, no corporate media influence, and that's all because of you guys. We love doing the show with our members. Hit the join button, become one of the Young Turks.